Hey, Bubba. Glad to see you got your nose patched up there. I wanted to ask you, you played 88 reps versus Clemson. I can't remember the last time a Miami player played anywhere close to that. Were you tired afterwards? You didn't look tired. I mean, just talk about playing that amount of reps, and obviously congratulations on the ACC Defensive Player of the Week. Just talk about how you played. I know last time you were super critical, even when you statistically did well. How would you critique how you did in this game? You could talk about all that. That'd be great.
I mean, overall, there's a lot of adrenaline going into the game. So I don't think tiredness was anywhere in my head. I knew I had to step up, when Amari went down, and then, you got a young freshman coming in the game, you just gotta go out there and you gotta lead. So I didn't let the fatigue get to me at all. My gameplay, there's always things you could fix up. I wouldn't say it was my perfect game. There's still a lot of improvement. But just try to go out there and help my team in every way possible.
Bubba, we're going to go to David Lake at Inside the U. David, go ahead.
Yeah, Bubba, after the Clemson game, you were pretty clear about how you were wanting to start focusing on Pitt. So I guess just through these two practices, I guess you've had this week, have you liked what you've seen in terms of the focus and mentality of the team?
No, definitely. I mean, there's a lot of player accountability, you see it in practice, from start on Sunday, and the lift we had, and even in the meetings we had, it's just accountability for, yourself first, and then also your teammates. And then when we came out to practice, yesterday, just little things, you mess up on something, a player's going to call it out. We're not running hard enough, a player's going to call it out. We even went to the coaches and said, Coach, don't blow the whistle so fast so we can run to the ball. So I feel like, this past game was definitely an eye-opening experience for us. It helped us a lot, helped us grow. So, I'm pretty solid with this game plan, and just, the whole team in general.
Bubba, we're going to go to Susan Miller-Degnan at the Miami Herald. Susan, if you had a question.
Yeah. Hey, Bubba. The Pitt quarterback, Kenny Pickett, I know he injured his ankle last game. I know he's played a few times against Miami, but if he does go, what challenges does he present? And if he can't go, what kind of challenge has it been preparing for two, I guess, redshirt freshmen who haven't played a lot? And I do have a follow when you're done.
The quarterback, he's super good. You see their numbers in the pass game. So he definitely has an arm. You got to look out for that. And then also he can run the ball. He's a tough guy. So there's a lot of things to key in on. We've been doing that this week in practice. We've been watching a lot of film on it. Not so much really focused on the younger guys, the younger quarterbacks playing. That hasn't really, came into our mind. But if we see it, we'll be easily able to adjust to it. But our focus is Pickett, definitely.
Okay. And the other thing I wanted to ask you was, in the past couple years, seasons, the Hurricanes haven't fared well after open weeks. Obviously, I'm sure you know that. And what do you feel like is different this year? What makes you feel? I know it happened before Clemson, but Clemson's the number one team in the nation. What do you feel like it's not that way anymore? Or,
No, not really. It was a team effort. Just that loss was a team effort. There's a lot of misassignments. We had a lot of penalties. You can't win penalties. You can't win a game with 16 penalties or however many we had. So there's just a lot that went into it. I don't think, we're not the same team as last year. We're a new team. We got new coaches, a new feel to the group. So I wouldn't even look at it like that way. It was, simply lost the game, It's a new week now, a new focus. So past is a pass, and the now is a now.
Bubba, we got time for a few more. We're going to go to Manny Navarro at The Athletic. Manny, go ahead.
Hey, Bubba. Two quick ones from me. First one is, how did you get the cut on the nose in the game? What happened, I guess? How did that happen? And then the second one is, where do you get your toughness from?
The cut on the nose came from my helmet. Just being out there, being physical, my helmet just came down and cut my nose. Did that pretty much for the rest of the game. But toughness, when you love a game so much, when you love something that you do, it's your job, you're going to give it your all. I've never been one to quit. I've never been one to back down from any fight. So you just got to have that mentality. And I mean, I'm pretty sure our whole team has that, not only me.
Bubba, we're going to go to Tom D'Angelo at the Palm Beach Post. Tom?
Hey, Bubba, now that you've experienced this program in this area for a little more than a year now, what was it? And I know you didn't get into it full last year with the injury and all, but what did you expect coming to the University of Miami, and how has that, how have the expectation, what have they been like? Have you reached those expectations?
I knew coming here was going to be a lot of competitiveness. You see the U all over the place growing up. You see what it's about. You don't actually really know what it's about until you get here. So once I got here, I seen how it was, a lot of competitiveness, people getting after it. And that helped me grow. I helped the team grow. But really, I mean, it going against Amari and Gervin and competing and doing all that, it definitely, I feel like it, upped my game and upped their game too. Just allowed the team to get, a lot better. So, there's a lot of pluses to it.
Thank you.
Bubba, this is the last one. We got Chris Stock from Inside the U. Chris, go ahead for Bubba.
I was just curious about the sense of importance for this game, bouncing back and getting a win, just the sake of the ACC and everything going on with that. And then also just with Ed Reed, maybe some singular message that's really standing out, working with him, something that's really helped you, do you think, so far this year?
The importance of the game, I mean, every game is important. We treat every game like, it's a championship. You gotta win every game. So the importance of the game, it doesn't change. Our mindset doesn't change. It's a new team. You gotta go out and you gotta attack every day. So, that doesn't change. Ed Reed, on the other hand, I mean, he's a GOAT. He can help out, not only just to say, he can help out the team. He brings that type of vibe and energy to the room that you need, that you want. So we definitely feed off of it. We're all open to anything that he said, anything he says that, he sees the game differently than we do, than the coaches do. So it's definitely a up to us. So, I love having him around.
Great. Bubba, thanks for spending a few minutes with us today, and good luck the rest of the week in practice.
Appreciate it.